Hey, welcome to my channel. Y'all, we have some tea today. The streets are talking, and guess what? I'm the streets.
Hey girl, I just want to let you girls know that I'm a real messy bitch. A messy bitch who lives for drama.
Y'all, I am back with that part 2. I promise y'all, and you are going to love it. We are going to, one, I have receipts to show that Simon, Porsha, that tattoo, it's all bullshit. They've been messing around for longer than 1, 2, 3, even 4 months. I have receipts. We're going to get to that. We're also going to talk about the way y'all have been in my comments talking about Simon's birthday party at his house proves that he has money, flying Porsha and her family over in private jets to Nigeria, and all those things. We're gonna talk about that, and we're gonna dedump, because y'all, I'm here to bust your bubble. I put my detective glasses on, and we're going to see what's what. Listen to that. And also, we are literally going to focus on Simon's Nigeria mansion. Y'all, what is going on? The emperor has no clothes. Mr. Smoke and Mirrors is back. So with no further ado, let's get into it. What else can I say to you guys? Listen, if you're new to my channel, my shit's good. It's super entertaining. You're gonna love it. If you're already here this far, you like the energy. If not, don't worry, it's gonna grow on you. Like, comment, subscribe. Even if you don't want to subscribe, go on and hit the like button. It really does help me out with the algorithm. And you guys, my channel's fun. It's tarot. There's travel blogs. The travel blogs are coming. There's tarot, and I like to talk about the mess. It's always nice. It's always lighthearted. But sometimes we do pull out our little detective magnifying glass and actually go down and actually see what's what. This is one of those videos. We're pulling out the magnifying glass and we're getting down to business. So anyway, like, comment, subscribe. Help me push me up the algorithm, because y'all know I'm trying to get editing class so I can do this full time. In the meantime, we're going to have to keep doing the fade out the old-fashioned way. Let's go. Still here, and away we go. See why you need to like, comment, subscribe, so I can actually get some editing classes. Okay, and we're gone. I'm still here, and still here. All right, let's get into it. A lot of you might be saying, but why would she lie? They showed us when we got engaged. She got engaged on Mother's Day. I was arguing with a bunch of you guys. She got engaged on Mother's Day. Simon showed the pictures. Let me tell you something I've realized about Simon and Porsha. They are playing a game. I didn't really notice because I didn't pay attention to it. But now, you know what? I said, challenge accepted. You have my attention. So let's break down this engagement. Porsha and Simon did not get engaged on Mother's Day. On Mother's Day, she had Dennis, Pilar, Dennis, PJ, her whole family around her. I think it was also a celebration for her grandmother's birthday, right? When you look at when Simon asked Porsha to marry him, none of her friends were in any of the pictures. None of her family were in any of the pictures. If you look at the background, that is allegedly, and we'll talk about his alleged Nigeria mansion because we have information on that too. But allegedly, that was his Nigeria mansion. They were definitely at a place that had grand sweeping views and of course a tropical landscape, right? Let's assume it's his Nigeria mansion. Nobody else was in the pictures. Nobody else was around her. The picture that they first posted for the engagement was the one when Porsha was cutting that cake and we could not see the cake. Luckily, Mr. Iori, thank you everybody else, Iori. Thank you everybody for telling me how to pronounce the name. I don't mean to disrespect his name, it's just I have problems pronouncing everybody's name, so just give me a pass. I'm not disrespecting Simon's name. But Mr. Iori posted on his love letter to Porsha the front of the cake. Y'all, I don't know how Porsha stood there at that cake and didn't know that Simon was full of it. Let's break this mess down. Okay, first of all, let's finish this point, right? let's finish this point. None of her friends were around, none of her family. Even in the picture he posted saying, "Oh, Porsha, you're the best, I love you." And I'm assuming this is the night when he actually asked her to marry him. Nobody else is around, which means that she was alone with you, allegedly, in that house that you live in Nigeria. Allegedly, whatever the house is. I'm assuming it's the house you live in Nigeria, because the cake you had your cook / housekeeper, we'll talk about that in a second, make is a replica of that house. Now let's talk about it. Nobody was around, not even Pilar. You're just sitting there and you got that grin on your face like you just hooked the Nigerian Jeff Bezos. However, which lets me know you didn't propose on Mother's Day. You didn't propose after Mother's Day. You guys had already been engaged. It wasn't sudden. You all knew about it. Now let's talk about the holes in the story about part 2 of Simon's life. Look at this cake, y'all. Now, you look at the cake Porsha got him for his birthday, or you look at any professional cake. To be a baker, those cakes, I don't know if anybody's ever tried to order any, usually they start anywhere from 500 going up into 10,000. The average cost for a replica of a house would be somewhere between 1,500 to 5,000, maybe even 8,000. Maybe it's a lot to a lot of people, maybe even me, depending on what time of the month it is. But to someone that is worth a nice amount, it's nothing, especially when you are asking somebody to propose from. You already spent that money on the ring. Why are you fronting on a cake? The fact that your cook has no idea how to use fondant. The fact, look at this mess. The pool, look at the bushes, y'all. You don't even know how to put cream through a pastry bag. The house is melting. This literally looks a mess. And it lets me know 2 things. Either you were so broke that you didn't want to hire a professional chef, a pastry chef, to actually make this, or 2, you're so cheap that you're just like, no, I paid this girl to cook, and I'm gonna have her make a cake. Maybe she said, no problem, boss, I can do it. But this also lets you know Simon's grip on reality, which now I'm trying to think, maybe there is something to what Fallon's saying about him being a narcissist, because it lets you know something a little bit about Simon's grip on reality. The fact that even if you were being cheap, or even if you were just like, oh, she said she could do it, I trust her, this is my girl. When the cook bought you that melted claymation, what in the Gumby world is going on of your house with graham cracker windows? With graham cracker windows and like frosting just squeezed out to look like a pile of doo-doo as the bushes, and the blue pool just sitting there. At what point? I'm sorry, y'all. Give me a second. At what point would you look at that and be like, yeah, abort mission? You know what? Go get some Little Debbie cakes. We'll hide it in like a Little Debbie cake, like Swiss chocolate roll or something. At what point wouldn't you say abort mission? Because I don't know what I was thinking, but this ain't it. The fact that he literally still laid that down lets me know you've never even had shit, or you are literally, your grasp on reality is very tenuous, or you're just cheap and you don't care because you're like, this is just what she gets. Also, there's something about the logic of, if you're asking her to marry you and it is the house, were you trying to let her know this is all yours? But the gag is on you, Porsha. Because he didn't mean the house you were standing in. He meant that melted Gumby World claymation house. That Gumby World claymation house that he had going on. That is what is all for you. So anyway, he asked her to marry her. She's sitting there with this smile on her face. You see the scene of the crime, y'all. I can't wait to see the way these 3 weddings look. I'm beginning to think that there was something to what Wendy Williams said, because Wendy Williams does have connections. As much as she gets on my goddamn nerves, she does have connections. I'm beginning to think there was actually something to what Wendy said. And let's talk about what Wendy said, and let's talk about his birthday celebration and that Nigeria mansion, because now we're getting into some stuff. All right, y'all. So listen, I'm gonna walk you through my thought process and show you all my receipts so you see what I'm talking about. If you guys are new to my channel, you know I love the slow build up. So let's get into this. I have to be honest with you. When I first started this video, I was gonna make a video about how crazy it is that Porsha is letting somebody she doesn't even know for a month play daddy to her child. If y'all didn't see Dr. Contessa was me when she was saying this mess.
Porsha's recent engagement.
Yes, Porsha! Yes,
You like that?
well, let me tell you this. Porsha was not Fallon's friend, honey.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. Who gets engaged in 1 month and talking about you gonna raise my baby? Like, I don't even want you around my baby in 1 month.
But wait a minute.
Like, that's crazy. I don't even know you. I haven't even seen you really mad. I haven't seen you, like, really upset.
Well,
I haven't seen you with your family. I don't know nothing about you in 1 month. You still got your representative showing up.
Okay.
So that's what's like, I think you're more mature than to say, I'm gonna get engaged to somebody as a person who's been married before. Engaged in 1 month? That's like silly.
Okay, well,
my 12-year-old wouldn't do that.
Okay, now. Okay,
That's all.
now you done?
I'm done. I'm done.
Okay.
Don't get engaged in a month.
Okay, so listen, I'm not looking at the timing. I'm looking at the people.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm looking at the people and I'm looking at the age of the people.
Okay.
These are people who have been through marriages before. Porsha has been through some relationships that did not pan out for her, okay? I know Simon personally, I know Porsha personally.
Okay.
Both of them, okay?
Okay.
They're two beautiful people.
So what's
Porsha,
the rush?
Listen to me.
Okay.
But when
Okay,
you are...
she knows Simon. I like
Yeah,
this.
Yes, I do. Personally, I do.
Yeah,
I know,
good.
yeah.
He's a good person.
Yeah, I heard he's
okay?
nice.
All right, no, I'm telling you, he is.
Yeah.
Okay.
What I'm simply saying is this: when you're grown and when you already been through, because it's like right now, I've been married before and I'm divorced now. But if the right one came to me
In a month?
listen to me, it's not gonna take. It probably won't take a year, baby.
It won't take a year, but it won't take a month.
And there was a person that tweeted. Now, this person is one of the foremost minds of our generation. They are a true intellectual, and they might want to pull a surprise one day for their investigative work. All right, y'all, it's me. I'm the one that wrote the tweet, but let's get into this, right? I tweeted, "This is so disgusting. Simon raised Fallon's boys for 3 years, it was actually 5, and ghosted them when he was done with Fallon. PJ is a prop Simon is using to attach himself to Porsha. He could be perfect and will forget PJ when he's done with Porsha. How stupid do you have to be to allow this?" Okay, I was heated. I don't like it when, well, anyway, it doesn't matter. Let's get into the thing. So then this guy responded to me and said, "Agreed. I couldn't say it better. But I actually believe Porsha is a good mom. That's how I know she's lying about the month. She would not have had the Randall around PJ like that after a month." And that's when I said, you know what? You can say a lot of things about Porsha, but being a bad mom is never anything that's come out of everyone's mouth. And I said, you know what? I did an expose already about Simon's alleged fake life, fake finances and whatnot. It's doing numbers. You guys should check it out. It's really one of my best videos. But you know what? I never really put attention or paid attention to when they actually got together because I just thought it was all bullshit. But with this, I said, you know what? Challenge accepted. Let's have some eyes on the situation. And y'all, I think I've narrowed down when they actually got together, right? When they actually got together. You have to listen to everything. It's going to come together, and stay till the end because it is going to blow your mind. All right, so what did we have to start off with, right? What did we have to start off with? We had a picture from B. Scott. Now, I thought Porsha was lying about getting the tattoo because I was like, who would do something that stupid? But apparently she was not lying. Now, if you guys don't know, there is a new type of tattoo. I think it's called an ethereal tattoo. It's available in New York. I was gonna take you guys for one of my travel blogs to do it, but it feels like a tattoo. My best friend told me about it. It feels like a tattoo. It looks like a tattoo. It has all the artistic integrity of a tattoo, but the ink that goes into your arm is absorbed by the body after the year. So they literally are temporary tattoos that start fading earliest 8 months and the latest like maybe a little bit over a year, but they're disappearing tattoos, right? I was hoping that Porsha is kind of gaming Simon and got the disappearing tattoo. And so in a year, this will be over, but I don't know about that, right? So B. Scott tweeted that picture, and the picture's right here. Now, if you look at the picture, we see Porsha, of course. We see her showing off the tattoo. We see her in short hair. We see she has a fresh set of white nails, and we see that red print cover up. And I remember looking at that cover up and being like, wait a second, I've seen that before. Do you guys remember where you've seen it? Aha, she was wearing it in January. She was wearing it in January. At least that's where it showed up on her Instagram feed. But I'm not done, you guys. Let's hold on, right? The second thing that struck me as odd, and I'm putting eyes on this the first time, that's why I didn't bring it up. Second thing that struck me as odd is, where's your ring? Here's the thing. Porsha's ring is like a tumor. She can't fit her hand inside of a new purse. But that never has stopped her from wearing it everywhere. She wears it in pools. She wears it on planes. She wears it on trains. She probably takes a shower in it. Porsha stays with that ring on. Come hell or high water, she has that ring on. She's very proud of that ring. What's more, even when she was with Dennis, that ring stayed on her finger. Porsha is very, very proud to understand the convictions of a wife and to be chosen. So you know she's gonna flash that ring every time. If you look at the angle of the pic where she's showing the tattoo, right? She's literally holding her left hand on her hair to hold her hair down, because her hair is a certain length that if it's not completely gelled down, it sticks up a little, right? I've had short hair, I know the struggle. But if you look at the angle, it can't be her right hand that's holding it down, because her right hand would be blocking the angle of the camera some way, or it would be too short to reach all the way around. She's holding her left hand down. Now, my theory is she's holding the left hand down because her hair is windblown because she's been out on a boat. But let's just say that's not the theory. We have other things going on, right? I'm getting to the evidence, you guys. Just, you need to see the receipts so you see where we're going, right? So, it's clearly she's holding it there. So my mind automatically was like, where's your ring? Because you wear it all the time. Why wouldn't you floss and have it while you're showing somebody clearly a picture that you took of a tattoo that you took of yourself? A picture you took of yourself of a tattoo, right? So I was like, that's interesting. So my mind went into the timeline of like, let's go through Porsha's timeline and see, because Porsha Instagrams a lot. Let's go through Porsha's timeline and see if we can get clues. So I went through a timeline and I was like, okay, this is about the only time I've actually seen that pink cover up, right? It was in January, but that wasn't enough evidence to literally get a firm date. So then I said, okay, when has Porsha had a fresh set of white nails and short hair? You guys can argue, oh, she just had it for Simon's birthday. She just had it for this. Listen, she had braids for her early birthday Simon took her to, and she was wearing a wig and whatnot for all of Simon's birthday. Now, I'm not saying that it couldn't be in the May 9th and June 2nd around Simon's birthday. I'm not saying it couldn't be. Yes, I am. I am saying it couldn't be that. Because the third thing that you're actually missing is, all right, but, where is the ring? So I went through Porsha's timeline and I looked for times where she wasn't wearing a ring, she had a fresh set of white nails, she had short hair, and that is probably around the time that she got the tattoo. If she got the tattoo around that time, that means that they at least had to be messing around enough. I don't care if it was one day, but they had to be messing around enough to and motivate her to get a tattoo. So let's actually go through the timeline of where we found it, right? As early as January 12th, Porsha did a live when she was trying to promote her podcast with Lauren and her mom. Porsha had short hair, she had no ring, right? And she had a fresh set of whites. And I was like, okay, maybe this is something earlier she recorded. Let's get more evidence, right? On January 19th, she had a white shirt, posted a picture, fresh set of whites, short hair. Okay, on January 20th, she posted a workout video where she had short hair, fresh set of white nails. She also did a destination broadcast January 20th, short hair, white nails. She also toasted President Biden and Kamala Harris. Again, short hair, white nails. The reason I keep bringing up the dates is because Porsha does have a habit of posting things out of sequential order. So the more we can actually locate, I'm taking you through my thought process, the more you can actually locate the actual moment, right? The actual moment that this is actually sequential posting time is when we can actually narrow down that time, right? Now, on January 24th, she actually posted a live video saying, Bravo chat room is going down tonight. She was wearing a hat. She did have long hair, a wig, but she had a fresh set of white. On January 28th, right? I'm sorry, on January 22nd, she was, again, short hair, working out, white nails. On January 25th, she worked out with a trainer, also short hair, white nails. So it's fair to say that on the Bravo chat room, she was just wearing a wig, right? Now this is when things get interesting, right? On January 28th, Porsha popped up on a separate Instagram post that was not on her feed, right? In a Gucci swimsuit and white nails. She was at the State Regent in Atlanta. At least that's what she said. That's where she said she was, right? But if you notice anything about this outfit, does it look familiar to you? Look at it closely. Does it look familiar to you? Does it look familiar to you now? What about now? Does it look familiar to you now? Yeah, you guys, this is the outfit she was wearing when she taped Going to Fallon's House. Down to the head, and you know Porsha does not repeat outfits. Down to the headband, the swimsuit, and the earrings. This is the outfit that she went over to, and the white set of nails. This is the outfit that she went over to Fallon's house to actually film it. The plot thickens, doesn't it, right? Now, if you look closely at B. Scott's picture again, because I went in thoroughly, because I zoomed in, right? Now, for all you guys asking, why?
Hey girl, I just want to let you girls know that I'm a real messy bitch. I'm a messy bitch who lives for drama.
All right, so now that we've gotten that out the way, right? I zoomed in on the picture again because I was like, okay, I think I've narrowed it down. It definitely happened in January. This is around the timeline too when Simon filed for divorce from Fallon. Fallon called him like, what the hell's going on? And then just that quick, he removed the divorce, right? But then he filed it like a week later, right? So this is all around that timeline. It fits beautifully, right? Now here's the thing, right? I've looked at the picture of B. Scott again just to make sure, and I zoomed in, and if you see right there in the corner, there is a shadow of ring there. And I was like, wait a second, so was the ring there or not? But then I found a beautiful picture of Porsha in a red dress. And this was on 2/27 is when it was posted. It says Miami Sky. Fallon did mention, and so did Jalen, that on Valentine's Day, Simon walked out the house, did not say anything to Fallon, left for 2 months to go to Miami and Costa Rica. This has been said by Jalen, and Fallon has in her Taurus way confirmed it, right? He left out the house for 2 months, a Valentine's Day morning, and did not let her know that he was gone until he was gone. And he left her to care for his 2 special needs sons along with Fallon's special needs son. So 5 boys, 3 of them special needs, and he left for 2 months, right? When he left, it's already been confirmed that he was in Miami and Costa Rica and that Porsha was there with them. Porsha on February 27th posted a beautiful picture of her in a red dress. But if you zoom in, what do you see right there? What do you see? She also has short hair, but what do you see right there when you zoom in? You see a ring. She's not wearing a diamond ring. She's just wearing a wedding. Well, she's wearing a band of diamonds, not a diamond, not her engagement ring. Y'all, and it's 2/27 and she says Miami Sky. If you've ever been to Miami, then you know for a fact that is the Miami skyline. What does that let us know? Y'all, Porsha and Simon have been messing around at least since January. She's had that tattoo at least since January. We have the fresh sets, we have the short hair. But let's talk about the short hair, right? We have the fresh set, right? We have the timeline. We have the pictures of her in her swimsuit. We have all that. Let's talk about the short hair. Now, anybody that's ever had short hair, I've had short hair before. Anybody that ever has short hair knows that when you go to the barber or the hairdresser, whichever one does your shape and whatnot, they cut your hair down to a certain length. Your hair is never really, it's always short, but it's never the same length on the back, because depending on how low the barber cuts it, depending on how low and it grows out, it's very hard to actually look at pictures and actually see it at the same length. Let's look at Porsha's live on January 12th.
We love red tape.
Right? Short hair. We got the sideburns. You notice anything?
Some show stuff. Like,
Right
I really
there.
don't be trying to
When
dress
she
it or
turns
whatever.
to the side,
But-
look at the length of the hair, and look at the length of the hair in the picture when she's holding her hair down. Do y'all notice anything? Do you notice anything? It's the exact same length. Y'all, we have the exact same length of hair. We have a fresh set of white nails. It's been confirmed through multiple things. We have no ring, and Porsha has never gone a day without wearing that ring, even when she had Dennis's ring, right? We also, so the one thing you might be wondering is, and of course we have that print cover up. That was why she was dancing on the boat. Now, a couple of you guys might be wondering, okay, but then where's the tattoo? I would like to draw your attention again to the red dress on the 27th. Porsha also posted something on the 24th saying she was in New York, right? Of course, Porsha posts pictures out of order. Where's the tattoo? Maybe it's the same place that Porsha's kneecaps are at. If you notice, Porsha has done so much airbrush to her damn skin that she airbrushed her knees away. Yes, I guess she airbrushed excuse me, she airbrushed her knees out of the picture. Y'all, Porsha has been posting photos and airbrushing that tattoo out of it. When she's not airbrushing, she makes sure that she has her hair braided in 2 low plaits, usually with a headband on it, so nobody can see the tattoo behind her ear. Porsha is not slick. Listen, Porsha may have moved the Instagram pictures around because I know they were filming when they went over to the pool. But the one thing that we can say is she was talking to Simon no later than February 1st. No later than February 1st was she talking to Simon. No later than February 27th did she have that tattoo. Now, you can say a lot of things about Miss Williams, but even Porsha is not getting a tattoo after knowing somebody for 1 day. That implies that they had to at least talk for at least a month. Now, I know what y'all saying. She dated Dennis and got pregnant like the next day. Okay, fine. But even if we do that timeline, it didn't happen any later than February 27th. Y'all, Porsha and Simon have been talking for at least, we can confirm from the circumstantial evidence, right? We can determine with the red cover up, the no ring, the fresh set of white nails, the exact length of short hair, and her propensity for airbrushing things, even her knees, that they've been talking for at least 5 months. They've been talking for at least 5 months, but it's not over. It's not over because we need to talk about a few other things. Hold on.
So this was too much to fit into one video, but I'm coming out with the part 3. If you guys want to be the first to hear about it, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and turn on those notifications so you can get it first. All right, I'll see y'all soon. Part 3 is dropping this week. Bye.